Palilay Temple, known as Sacred Forest, in contemporary terms, is situated within the Angkor Archaeological Park, although its original name remains unidentified. The name Palilay is believed to have roots in a Buddhist narrative, specifically referencing the forest where the Buddha to be dwelt, as highlighted by Nyim Suthivin, a Khmer archaeological researcher at Sofia University, specified in the History of Cambodia. The forest known as Baraliyaka is depicted in the legend, where the figure was attended by an elephant and a monkey sharing the same name. A history further illustrated in the north pediment of the Gubra. Additionally, it is noteworthy to mention the elephant statue that was originally discovered at the site. Located in Angkor Thom, Siem Reap, within the Kingdom of Cambodia, this small Buddhist sanctuary is just 400 meters northwest of Pimienakas and 200 meters behind Tep Pranam monastery. Set amid the forest area to the north of the royal palace in Angkor Thom, it boasts several charming features that make it well worth a brief visit. The presence of both Hindu and Buddhist elements, combined with the absence of a foundation stele or inscriptions, complicates the dating of this temple. While it is typically attributed to the reign of King Jayavarman VIII, the survival of Buddhist imagery from that era's iconoclastic events presents a challenge. It is plausible that the temple was constructed over various periods. Noting the artistic styles evident, Henri Marchal suggested that the sanctuary may date to the early 12th century based on its decorations, while he attributed the Gubra to the late 13th or early 14th century. Chinese art historian William Wallace proposed that it originated during the reign of Suryavarman II, who ruled from 1113 to 1149, while also linking it to Jayavarman VII's period from 1181 to 1220. This temple, characterized by Yuan-style architecture, was dedicated to the Buddha in the context of Theravada Buddhism. A 33-meter-long causeway, likely a subsequent addition, links the Gubra to a cross-shaped terrace situated to the east. The terrace, with dimensions of 8.5 meters by 6 meters, remains notably well preserved. The sanctuary is enclosed by a 50-meter square lateral wall, featuring a single sandstone gubra located on the eastern side. The sandstone sanctuary, standing on a 6-meter-high, 3-tiered basement, measures 5 meters square and includes 4 entrance porches. Its tapered, partially collapsed tower is indicative of its later construction period. If you are approaching from Tep Pranam, head 200 meters west and approximately 50 meters north through the forest until you arrive at the terrace, which is easily identified by its impressive Nagas balustrades. The Nagas here are particularly notable, featuring 7 heads and intricate crowns. Originally, there were also 2 guardian Preah Palilay statues which have since been vandalized. Only the sandstone pedestals and fragmented feet remain. A large 3-meter tall sandstone seated Buddha present at the site is modern. From the terrace, you can take a causeway west to the Gubra. The structure is cross-shaped with 3 entrances and showcases remarkable pediments depicting scenes from the life of the Buddha. As you approach, take note of the eastern-facing pediment above the northern entrance to your right, illustrating the offering of the forest animals, which includes presentations of birds, a monkey, and an elephant. The forest referred to was known as Baraliyaga, a name that has evolved over time into Palilay. The northern-facing pediment depicts the Buddha subduing the enraged elephant Nalagiri, while the other pediments further represent the Buddha in various forms. Within the laterite walls of the enclosure, an unadorned chimney-like tower rises from the sanctuary ruins. This tower is distinctive from others at Angkor, as it may have been constructed with different materials. It has been suggested that the base might be older, with the tower itself being the latter addition. Scattered across the ground are pediments from the sanctuary, including those illustrating the assault of the army of Khmer, known in Buddhism as a malevolent celestial being, often depicted as the Asura who tried to stop Prince Setwat from his path to enlightenment, and Indra riding Arvata. The coexistence of Buddhist and Hindu iconography poses challenges in dating this temple. If it dates back to the reign of King Jayavarman VII, it raises questions about how its Buddhist representations could have avoided destruction during the reign of the Hindu king Jayavarman VIII in the late 13th century, especially considering the widespread destruction of many Buddha images during that period. One theory suggests that it may have been constructed toward the end of the latter's reign, when he could have begun embracing Buddhism. The temple was initially cleared by Henry Marshall between 1918 and 1919, and later, in 1937-1938, Maurice Grest undertook the restoration of the Gubra using anastylosis techniques. Come and explore the ruin of Palilay Temple.
Open your eyes, unfold a dream, witness the joy, a magical scene. It's a new place, a kingdom of wonder, where temples smile and rivers thunder. It's a new place, a rising star, a kingdom of wonder, Cambodia. Cambodia. Enter our realm.